Hey guys, it's YodaJo93, and today we're going to talk about all seasons of The Flash, ranked from the best. This will be the final ranking of the show. I have thoroughly considered this, and so the list will not be changing. This will be the final time I rank it. Maybe I'll come back 10 years later and rank it again, but I don't think so. So I don't see this ranking changing. So let's go out at the worst seasons. Coming in at number 9, Season 5. This season was abysmal. We started with one villain who was pretty interesting, played by Oz, by the American Pie villain, Cicada, based off the bugs. First, Cicada was super intimidating, super crazy. Then they had the whole thing where it focused on time travel and Barry's daughter in the future, and she was being attacked, and that's why the Cicada thing comes from. Then we meet future version of Cicada's daughter, which is the new Cicada, so they did a villain swap. It was horrible. So that was the next one that I did not like, and I was very sad to say that this season ends up in the last place, but it does. Alright, so that's where we're going to put that season. Then next, you gotta go, we're going to put next season, we're going to do Season 7. Season 7 was also abysmal. We came off Season 6, which was pretty great, and Season 7 was just abysmal. It was horrible, because you got all this horrible, basically, the Mirror Master storyline was horrible and not handled well. Iris's placement in it wasn't handled well, and so that was super disappointing to see that happen. And then the worst part ever about this is the damn Forces storyline. It was horrible. It was like, why? They made so Barry's connected to the Speed Force, and they made his characters that look like his mom and all these different, they made adults playing adults, but they made adults that are in their 40s pretend to be kids. And so they would call Barry and Iris daddy and mommy, but they're in their 40s, and Barry and Iris's actors are in their 30s or 20s. It was just weird. It was weird, it was stupid, and it was not good. So that's why Season 7 gets the number 8 spot on the list. Alright, next up, you gotta go Season 4, okay? While the Thinker was a good villain, Season 4 was not great, because you had the Ralph Dibny stuff. It was great character, but Thinker, the body swapping the different actors, he was best as the main actor. They should have kept him as the main actor instead. And also, Iris is in Star Labs instead of doing her job being a reporter. At least on Superman and Lois stays in her own lane. We don't need Iris to be a part of the Flash team constantly and just always be like, she tried to be the team leader. So they tried to do the Flash and Friends instead of the Flash, and so the team leader was Iris. But she's not a superhero. She doesn't have any information on how to be a superhero, just because her dad was a cop and she could use a special gun to save herself. So yeah, no, that was bad to have her be team leader. So, and also, that was the season where they gave her her very own episode where she became a speedster, and it was horrible. It was horribly written. It was horrible. So that's why, coming out at number 7 on the list, you gotta go Season 4. Alright, number 6 on the list, I'm gonna go, let's see, I'm trying to think. I'm gonna go Season 8. Now, Season 8 started out strong with Armageddon, but then, unfortunately, it crumbled with the Godspeed storyline. But there were some cool things. The final fight with Reverse Flash was interesting. But yeah, unfortunately it crumbled. It did. The Armageddon stuff was good. We got the gold boots. But the second half just, more Allegra, more grossness, more horribleness. It just was not good. Another reason why Eric Wallace doesn't really succeed. And the ending was cringe. The finale was pretty weak. So that's why it gets the number 6 spot. Number 5 at the list. You gotta go Season 6, okay? Season 6 on the list, it was a good season. It was one of the better seasons, which was very good to see. But unfortunately, it just, I don't know, it didn't hold up, and Season 6 was good. It got some great moments. It was one of the last times we saw Cisco. so I was happy to say that we got to see that, and it was handled in a way that I felt was very well done. And I have to say, I was impressed by that in a big way. All right, coming out in the number. So we gotta do the next one, which is, so let's see, 5, 6. Okay, so we did all the seasons except for the main final 3. So now coming in at the number 4 spot is season 3. Season 3 was pretty good, but it wasn't as good as it could have been. And so that was so that was pretty interesting. But it was good. The Sabotage stuff came a little late, but it was fine. I thought it was handled in a good way. Some of the Irish stuff was weird. The second half, Julian Elbert was good. Some of the stuff was just a little mixed. All right. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine the number 3 slot. Well, actually, so what we do is, since it's kind of a weird thing, we did all 9 seasons, but somehow we ended up with a weird number. So now for our final 2 on the list, we have. In the second spot on the list, you have, so number 3 is technically where season 3 is at, and then number 2 is going to be Flash season 1. Now I know a lot of people love Flash season 1 with the Reverse Flash, and they think it's amazing, and it is amazing. It's a great first season to round things off, but season 2 is the best season because season 2 gave us such amazing things, and it was awesome. Zoom is a much more intimidating villain, even though Reverse Flash is intimidating. Zoom was just something else. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about my thoughts on the Flash seasons. What's your ranking from the worst to the best? This is my list. My list isn't the right list. It's just my list. But let me know yours in the comments below. Have a great day.